various things. We were talking about of course, the Palestinian Hamas thing. We see where, of course, war has been raging in the Ukraine now for more than a year. China is on the move everywhere. They're talking about Taiwan. North Korea, that little guy is saber rattling. You got Iran funding terrorists around the country. We're in a dangerous situation, no matter where you look at it, no matter what state you live in. And it's brought to bear even more when you look at what's going on at the border, because once we saw and October 7th was, of course, a horrific and a turning point for Israel, and how they're addressing what they're doing with their neighbors. But I feel like it was also a turning point for a lot of Americans who, they're looking at the border situation and maybe they're like, but I support the president and these people need to, find a place to live because they're so oppressed where they live. And then all of a sudden they see people storming across a border, shooting people in their own homes. And it makes you wake up going, hey, that could possibly happen here because we don't know who's coming across the border, right?
Right.
Nope.
We have no idea. And that's part of the problem. And that's where, I will say this. I don't find anything compassionate about what's happening. The fact that 120,000 people have been bussed up to the city of New York, I don't find that compassionate. When I see them being basically warehoused in squalor, if you see some of the living conditions, that's not compassionate. The fact that the city of New York spending $4 billion, that's $4 billion that won't go to help veterans, that won't go to help senior citizens, that won't go to educate our kids, that won't go to help the poorest New Yorkers with their medications. That is not compassionate. So the fact is, when we're being attacked for having common sense, and by the way, I have been attacked and others have been attacked, at least on social media and in public forums, saying that we're not being compassionate by questioning who these folks are that are coming to the state of New York. By the way, there's no requirement that they actually apply for asylum. So they're asylum seekers. But when are they going to start seeking? A lot of them have not even entered an application.
Yeah. So they're not seeking asylum. They're not seeking work. They're not seeking anything but a handout.
Yeah,
it's outrageous.
Exactly.
And we're not even talking about all the drugs that they're bringing into the country that are killing
Fentanyl
all of our kids.
coming in.
Terrible.
And all the uptick in crime as well.